starting with the program, they came in here and they just showed us little things, you know what I mean? Like just working on communication, being loud and clear and everything.
Making sure that guys know what we're here to do is really important. Because us doing this as fast as possible, that's different than together, that's different than correct. It's what we have to do this what? As fast as possible.
Yeah, I love what Eric Capitulic and the program do and what they bring. Having 2 days with them kind of fast tracks us with our attempt to kind of create a more cohesive team.
It's one team with one heartbeat. We all go down together, we all come up together.
You know, we adopt a lot of their language, a lot of the things that they teach.
Take care of the warrior to your left and the warrior to your right.
You have to look around and help everyone out here instead of just worrying about yourself. That's the only way you're going to have success today. That's the only way you're going to have success this season.
And I think it just jumpstarts us to make sure we're covering the ground that we want to cover.
There's not another team in the country out here right now. I know this because we're the only ones that do this. There's not another team in the country that's out here doing this right now. This is your opportunity to get to know, to build bonds with, to build trust with your brothers to your left and right all day today. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
We had one time we were in the pool, we had to take a hoodie off.
Take them off! Take them off!
Pass to your buddy, like while like treading water and things like that. And I mean, for some people it's hard, some people it's not, but the whole thing is getting it as fast as you can. And if you're not communicating, if you're not coming up with a plan, who you're gonna give it to, how you're gonna hand it to them so they don't have to flip it back inside out, things like that.
The program validated everything. It actually taught the kids how they need to do it. And also it gave us an opportunity to see who's going to be the ones that we can lean on more to be leaders within the group.
We asking guys to be leaders or be, leaders of this team or this program. We really don't know much about the program. So for me today, our first session is going to be what it means to be a Knight. So luckily we have guys that have played here, been here, that's on our staff.
The kids really need to understand the framework or how this program was built. And obviously me, coming in here in the 1980s, 1987 to be specific, and the time that I had, we didn't have very much, as a program, and the only thing, we had was each other. And that was one of the things, I emphasized in that team meeting about what it meant to me to be a UCF Knight and wear that black and gold helmet or whatever helmet it is with that UCF logo. It meant a lot for me when I first arrived, and till this day, I preach, we play for the UCF brand.
We had a chip on our shoulder. Everything that we did it together. We worked that off together in the weight room, on the field, throwing routes. We competed every single day.
The whole team kind of like took something from that. And it kind of, for me, it kind of just like drove home what I already thought about UCF in terms of like I said before, like UCF is predicated off of doing more with less and just like grinding everything out and getting out the mud. And I really like that.
All of us had a chip on our shoulder. All of us was trying to go to the NFL. Every last single one of us.
Intercepted at the 26. Travis Fisher cuts it back inside. What a run back. Touchdown. He was so fast.
What it means to me is the grind. That's what it means to me. What it means to me is the competition. What it means to me is the opportunity that you guys got. You guys got an amazing opportunity here.
All these guys said it. Championships are won and lost in the locker room. It doesn't matter what we do. We give you a perfect game plan. If you guys aren't together, you ain't gonna win. The reason we won, we're a family, man. Everyone else was a team.
One thing I don't want to lose is the personality of what UCF has always been. It's a new era. We have a lot of new kids that haven't been here for 2 or 3 years. And when you're trying to implement a team culture, I'll make sure the things that have made UCF, UCF for a couple decades don't get lost in all that.
Half a new team and everything like that, 60, almost 70 new guys or something like that. So it's like, guys have to adapt, have to learn each other quick. And
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's been fluid. It's not been forced, you know what I mean?
All right, what's up, Knight fans? I'm Miles.
I'm Jaden. It was good.
And we're here trying something new this year, doing our UCF Fast podcast.
Yes, sir.
We want the fans to be able to interact with us and get to know us beyond the uniform, so they're cheering for more than just a logo.
So the whole point of the podcast is for people to just understand us and know us outside of football, right? Because we're still human beings. Our life doesn't end with football, you know what I mean? There's more to it. So that's the reason why the podcast got started. But I mean, it's done nothing but like aid in our relationship now, because it's like more than just football, and you're talking about other topics that you might have not even thought. Like, I didn't even know Jaden had a cat.
You got a cat?
Yeah.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah.
And it just turns out I'm scared of cats. So like stuff like that, you know, it really brings you closer to one another.
Just hearing some of the things that my teammates are saying, like how he wants to be like a mentor and everything like that.
Whether that be nonprofits, just working with the youth, just getting their bodies right, showing them what I know, that really be a big dream of mine.
That's big, because I'm all about serving and everything like that, and hearing Dalton go on his mission trip and everything like that.
One of the main reasons I wanted to go on a mission was I wanted to be able to not only go out there and help people and serve people, because it's better when you're not focused on yourself, but also like there's people that like when you're sitting there and you don't have anything to do, you have nobody to talk to, you don't know, you move to a new place, at least you have God that you can talk to, that cares about you and loves you. And so for me, like that was something really cool, and that's been strong for my faith and has helped me throughout my life. And the things that you teach you out there, like all about other people, is something that like I cherish forever. Like I think mission trips from whatever church you're at, like going out there to help people is awesome.
Those are some, like, I mean, it probably would have took me some more time to learn that about them, but I mean, just hearing things like that is just beautiful, you know what I mean?
Dante Culpepper may be the best quarterback in the state of Florida, and the nation is finding out more and more about it. Bortles has another crease. He has a touchdown.
The Knight's program still in its infancy.
With a little bit of magic.
UCF Knights kick off a new football season and a new era for Scott Frost.
With these uniforms, the evolution started in 2016 when Coach Frost got here, of that new UCF Fast look, and evolved in 2022. We brought in our own in-house fonts with the Knighted fonts and kind of streamlined some looks on the uniforms. But as we went a couple years, we knew we wanted to bring some key pieces back. And so we worked with Josh and started that conversation, gave him a wish list of what we would like to see. And a lot of that started with the number. As you know, the number is the biggest part of that uniform that's gonna stand out. So we wanted to make sure it truly stood out once again. And that's how we kind of conceptualized UCF is a part of the Big 12 now, and it's another era. Well, let's tie in some other eras that UCF's been successful in. Dante Culpepper, top 10 Heisman Trophy finalist season in 1998, and truly puts us on the map, becomes the first round pick in UCF history, paying homage with that drop shadow number from his era. Then you go to the Blake Bortles era. In 2013, it switched to that Nike fonts that had those tick marks in it. We like the tick marks. Obviously had the 2013 season in which we went 12-1, won a conference championship and won the Fiesta Bowl over Baylor, and had another team that truly put us on the map again. And then Coach Frost gets here in 2016. We go from a handful of uniform combinations to 64.
One of the coolest guys I've ever been around is Phil Knight. He used to sit right next to me when I called plays for a bunch of years, and just what an unbelievable guy and successful career he's had. And I called him right after I got here and said we needed some more help, and he was awesome to us, and we designed some new uniforms. These are pretty close. We had, I think, the Pegasus on the sleeve instead of just the wings, but I like that, and the number font and everything, but I see a lot of carryover from even all the way back then to this.
We had targeted June 25th to be the release date for these core uniforms. EA Sports reached out to us and said, hey, you're gonna be in the Dynasty Deep Dive, and that's on June 24th. Your new uniforms will be in that. Well, we didn't want EA Sports to release our new uniforms, so we worked with the content team, came up with a plan to release these uniforms. That included like 13 to 15 people who played a part in all this, from our equipment team to our content folks with photo, video, graphic design. Everybody came together to release these core uniforms. I'm just thrilled with the way it all came together on such a quick timeline. The detail that we put into this really shows that like we're moving these uniforms forward, and hopefully our fans and those in college football can appreciate the level of detail that this team puts into these rollouts and into these uniforms that go in and week out.
You guys are going to look good this year.